still the ones, motherfuckers. We are still the ones. And you didn't think I was lying. Alright. I told you so. I told you so. You motherfuckers thought that Cody Rhodes was gonna win? Now, all you motherfuckers now had to acknowledge the prophecy, acknowledge Roman Reigns as your god, and, in a way, you have to acknowledge Issa, the Demon Diva, who told you so too. Suck it hard, bitches. Suck it hard. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, welcome everybody to another video, my second video of the night, my second and final video of the night, even though it's 3, but it's 2. On video number 2, right here on the Peter Joseph channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, throw your ones up in the sky, and light that like button up to death. And hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and my other 4 main channels, which are down there in the description box below. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap that motherfucking bell. Basically treat it like Cody Rhodes. Smack that bitch around. Tell him to acknowledge you. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn video. And if you do, well, you're like Cody Rhodes. A loser. Pretty much. Pretty much. And that's pretty much it. And this is your first time watching, well, welcome to the party, pal! And I hope you enjoyed the ride. And if not, get out. And fart. No, get out of here and go watch somebody else. But it is what it is. And for the new people that have come here, and there are some real people that have come here and subbed, I'm not lying. But to the new people who have subbed, thank you for subbing. Tell your friends. And keep acknowledging the prophecy and the Armada. Because we're the ones, and all you who don't like it, you're a bunch of number 2s. Pretty simple as that. And we move on from there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, on this getting late, Sunday night, April the 2nd, 2023. Or if you're now watching on the replay, it is now April the 3rd, 2023. As we are now starting Easter week. We have Easter, well, as of this video, on Sunday night. We just celebrated Palm Sunday. So we had the Trolls' favorite holidays, April Fools, when they act like fools. And today was Palm Sunday because, you know why. You know why, because you can't get any pussy, so they have to use their palm. But it is what it is. And that's pretty much it. So, hope everybody had a great Palm Sunday, praising the Lord. All the other good shit. And this coming Sunday, we are going to praise the Lord again on his resurrection. It's Resurrection Sunday, Easter Sunday. Gonna be another great Easter, and hopefully, for some of you, I hope you have a great and safe Easter, and may the Lord Jesus Christ protect you and make you have a great Easter and beyond. And it is what it is, and that's that. I'm not wearing my cross today because it's hot, so. But, as always, we always have to remember to praise Jesus. And that's pretty much it. So don't come at me and say, oh, Peter's found God, this and that. No, I always talk to God. I love God. Talk to him every day. Always believe in God. Talk to him every day. So, it is what it is. You don't believe in God? Well, fuck you, man. You know where you're going. You're going to have fun with Satan. You're going to be sucking his dick 666,000 times. Right, Satan? Oh, that's right, Gilmore. All these people don't believe in the almighty Peter Gilmore. And that guy up to there too, and me too. They're gonna suck all our dicks 666 times. Thank you, Satan. Thank you for always acknowledging me. Yeah, you acknowledge the fork, too. I do not acknowledge the fork. Leave me alone with that. I acknowledge the man upstairs, not you. I love you and hail Satan every day, you know what I mean? But come on. Yeah? Just take care of those people that did me wrong. You know what I mean? Well, I will, Gilmore. Don't worry about it. They're gonna suck your dick 666,000 times, and then they're gonna do it to me 666,000 times too. That's a lot. Because I'm Satan Almighty. Okay. So yeah. You don't believe in God, you believe in false gods. Fuck you, man. Because you know where you're going, and it ain't upstairs, it's gonna be down there. In my pants! But I digress on that. But anyway, like I said, hopefully you had a great weekend this weekend, and coming up, last week I should say, coming up this weekend, I hope everybody has a great Easter holiday. If not, well, too bad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Sunday night, for video number 2 on your 2 for Sunday, check out my first video of the day. I did Ring of Honor Super Card of Honor review for that, so check it out 2 videos ago. And then my last video, I mean, come on. I had to do it. You know it was coming. You knew it was coming. I had to do what I had to do. And as soon as Roman Reigns beat Cody Rhodes, I just had to stick it in all your motherfucking faces. That's all I had to say about that. Peter, Cody's gonna win. He's gonna look stupid. And he's gonna cry to Issa. Who's crying now, bitch? Who's crying now? Get your fucking ones up in the chat and acknowledge us. Fuck you, motherfucking marks. Fuck you. Fuck all you Cody Rhodes dick-riding marks. It reminds me, ladies and gentlemen. Adrenaline in my soul. Cody Rhodes still fucking blows. Whoa! Yeah, Cody, MDK, Cody! You suck, big dick, Cody! You can't even beat Roman, Cody! Fuck you, Cody Rhodes. Fuck you! And all your dick-riding fans. Eat it! 9:45 and counting, bitch! Ah! I am so happy. And yeah, I am marking out, so. You don't like it? Kiss my ass. You want to clip it? Go ahead. Don't care. See how passionate I am about wrestling? I mean, wrestling's not all about my life. I got other things to worry about. I mean, Roman won the title. What did the demanded to do? I'm just happy Roman won. That's all. This time tomorrow, I'll be watching Monday Night Raw after I do my goddamn job. It is what it is. I mean, wrestling's not all about my life. I got a real life too, whether you dumbasses like it or not. So again, Cody Rhodes and your dumbass Mark fans, suck it hard, bitch. Because we're still in God mode. And we ain't gotta stop. But I digress. Alright. So on video number 2 on this late Sunday night, thank you all for watching. Once again, my name is Peter Gilmore, your tribal god of extreme. Sorry, Peter Joseph. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. It's been a week. It's been about a week, and I changed my name. And I still call myself Peter Gilmore. Now I'll get over it, eventually. But Peter Joseph here, the real Peter J, here to tell you it is time for your almost late night Wrestlemania 39 Night 2 review. Alright, so we're back at it again from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Inglewood always up to no good. SoFi Stadium, that so-called stadium there where the so-called Los Angeles Rams and the other sucky-ass Los Angeles team, that's the Los Angeles Chargers, play. But we all know who really plays there. Those San Francisco 49ers! And yeah, George Kittle was in the crowd again tonight. He loves them wrestling. But he didn't do anything like he did last night, but, he was just there looking pretty. With all the other 49er fans that are there. And probably look at Bailey's hot ass, Supposedly they're friends. Right, George? Yeah, right. You and Bailey are friends. Sure. Well, you and Penner are friends. I know that's fine and dandy, but you want to slap you want to slap Bailey on her Bailey's hot ass. I mean, come on now. Come on. Don't lie to me, George. Come on. I mean, I'd just give her a hug. Give me a hug, baby. And then give me EO. Well, I won't always say EO. Give me EO's number, but I already have that. Yeah, maybe give me Dakota Kai's number. She's a cutie. But I digress. In any case, let's get to WrestleMania Night 2, which wasn't as great as Night 1. Night 1 was epic, but there was a couple of matches on tonight's show that were, in the words of Sheamus, banger after banger after banger. Holy shit, some of them were good, especially that IC title match. That probably will go down as one of the top 3 best Intercontinental title matches at WrestleMania. And we all know the first one, Randy Macho Man Randy Savage when I dropped the elbow on Ricky Steamboat. Yeah, but you lost, Randy. Don't tell me I lost, Gilmore. We getting ready, Elizabeth? Elizabeth? That's right, Randy. Okay, Randy, you didn't lose at WrestleMania 3. It was George Animal Steel that made you lose. Pretty much. And that's it. But that Intercontinental title match was so good, and it deserved everybody in SoFi Stadium, even commentary, to stand up and, no pun intended, with Roman, acknowledge those 3 guys. Epic. So, speaking of commentary, as always, on commentary, we had Mitchell Cole and Corey Slave. So, we are live from the stadium, and we start off with America the Beautiful. This time, no, not Becky G this time, we had some guy named Jimmy Allen. The fuck is this guy? But, yeah, anyway, didn't care for that. I mean, I love when people sing America the Beautiful, but can we get somebody actually that we know? I don't know who fucking Jimmy Allen is. I know who Becky G is. Who the fuck is Jimmy Allen? You couldn't get Pink or somebody like that? You couldn't get an actual star? Get The Weeknd or something like that? Get, Ariana Grande? Get Maria Brink to do it. She'll sing it. She won't sing it. She'll scream it. No, but she has an amazing, great voice. Well, besides screaming voice, but she has a good soft voice, so she can sing it really good. Acoustically. You don't have to, bring out the guitars and play bombastic rock and roll, but, Hey, why don't you get Metallica? They're in, they live in, well, they don't live in LA, but they used to, when they first came out, they were in LA, an LA band, and then they moved to, Northern California. LA sucks! Pretty much. That LA, scene, sucks. So they moved to San Francisco. Where Motley Crue and company were. By the way, still, I want you all to buy 72 Seasons by Metallica. Metallica! That album slaps, you know what? Slaps titties and slaps the wang. And it makes your eardrums bleed. uncontrollably. Alright, so we had Jimmy Allen sing America the Beautiful. Whoop-de-goddamn do. Then we go to the cold open, once again with Kevin Hart. Why not do it again? Then we go to the ring, once again with a host of WrestleMania. Ding-ding, your food is ready. The Miz and Snoop Diggity Dog, or as a former, somebody I used to know, in college radio used to say, Snoopy Dog Dog. Oh, she will never live that down. I keep reminding her. I haven't talked to her in ages. She's probably dead, but back in 1997, when I was in college radio, starting college radio, on the news, that woman cracked the entire studio up. The entire radio station was cracking up early in the morning, like 8:45 in the morning. Snoopy Dog Dog. Why is everybody laughing? You said Snoopy Dog Dog. His name is Snoop Dogg. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. But anyway, Miz and Snoop Dogg are in the ring. They welcome us to night 2 of WrestleMania. Miz recaps night 1 and then kind of previews night 2. Okay, get that. And then we go right to the action, because we want a little less talk and a lot more action at WrestleMania. Absolutely. So we started with match number 1. We had the big black diesel himself, Omos, with MVP at ringside. He takes on Brock Lesnar. Under 5-minute match. I thought it was going to go a little bit longer, but it's Brock. So Brock wanted to get in and get out like John Cena did on night 1. Get in, get out, go home. Get your paycheck. I'm out of here. So, Omos beat the fuck out of him to start. And then we got a good old school bear hug on Brock. And Brock's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't fight out of it. But eventually he does fight out of it. Tries to get something going, but then gets locked in a bear hug again. I mean, come on, Omos. That's the only few moves you have? Body slam, bear hug. I mean, what's next? A nerve hold? Anyway, a choke slam gives Omos a near fall, but he misses a charge in the corner, which fired up Brock, who hits the first German suplex. The crowd's like, oh shit! Then another one, so he's taking him to Suplex City. He loads up for the F5, and the crowd's getting to their feet. They're ready to go, but his back gave out. So Omos goes for the choke bomb. That got blocked by Brock, and Brock somehow muscled him up even with a bad back. F5, the crowd went nuts. Because that's what they're all coming for, to see Brock F5 Omos. That's it. So Brock goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Brock Lesnar is your winner in just under 5 minutes. So there you go. There you go. As far as Omos goes, don't know what's going to happen to him. I mean, the draft is coming up, I think, in 2 weeks. Spring cleaning is coming up soon, too. Does he stay or does he go? Should I stay or should I go? Okay. Alright, so the match was alright. Gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And we move on from there. Alright, not going to go too long tonight because I'm tired. I'm tired from acknowledging and partying with Roman. We had some good shrimp cocktail. And the bevy of ladies. Issa was there too. No, she was. I'm just kidding. Anyway, match number 2, women's showcase match. We had Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan taking on Natalya and Shotzi. Surprisingly, who did not come out on her tank. They had it there, but they did not let her come out on it. Excuse me. Taking on Chelsea Green, the resident Karen, and the other Karen, Sonya Deville. I thought Carmella was supposed to come back in that match. I guess she's still hurt. But anyway, they take on the team, the team that's actually hurt. Ronda Rousey, who still has a bum elbow and a messed up shoulder, I think. And Shayna Baszler came in looking injured. So this match was kind of bleh as well. It's also with Liv getting knocked around the start. Natalya comes in as a basement dropkick. Then a running Hurricane Rana gets Liv out of trouble, then tags in Raquel Rodriguez, who comes in for a splash in the corner. Chelsea comes in with a missile dropkick, but Shotzi comes in for the running hip attack. And then Shayna Baszler comes in, fatal four-way rules, by the way. Shayna breaks up the cover, throws Shotzi to the outside to Ronda, but a triple powerbomb plants Shayna Baszler on the inside. And then basically a lot of chaos happens. Chelsea Green is left in to pose. You look good, but you don't have to pose. I mean, come on. You can do it on your OnlyFans. While Matt Cardona, Anyway, she poses and Raquel Rodriguez waits on her. But instead of fighting, Chelsea would rather dive onto the pile. Okay, so Raquel then powerbombs Liv onto basically everybody on the outside. We go back in. Chelsea and Sonya take Raquel down, and then Natalya helps Shotzi with a double standing sliced bread. Was that number 1 or number 2? Probably number 2. Then they hit the good old fashioned heart attack on Sonya. Go for the cover, and she kicks out at 2 as Chelsea Green made the save. And then Natalya knocks in a double sharpshooter on both of the Karens. That was pretty nice. And then it gets broken up. Liv hits Shotzi with Oblivion, but Shayna Baszler, who had to take off her boot and was limping, so maybe an ankle injury or some type of leg injury, she breaks up the cover. Then she tags in Ronda, who barely did anything in the match because of her shoulder injury. She locks in the armbar on Shotzi, and Shotzi did what she does, and that's tap out. So, a little over 8 minutes. I really think Ronda and Shayna should have never been in this match. They just put them in just for, shits and giggles so they can win. Would have been way different if they were healthy and they could have went for the women's tag team belts. I guess we'll have to wait on that. But now Ronda and Shayna are injured. Ronda's with her shoulder. She's not very medically cleared yet. Now Shayna has a foot injury, a leg injury. I don't know what type of injury. So I don't know if she's going to be out for maybe a little bit. So that kind of sucks for them. Oh, well, we'll see what happens with that. So I gave the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's all I can say about that. Nothing really to write home about with that. And we will move on with that. All right, then we see, I'm looking at my notes wrong. Sorry. All right, then up next we have Bobby Lashley, who won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. So he comes out with the trophy, picks it up. He's like, yeah, I won. Look at me. I won. I'm Bobby Lashley. Puts it down. Then, he's like, getting the crowd fired up. The crowd didn't really give 2 shits. Then he picks up the trophy again. Starts moving around. I'm like, oh, wait, Bobby, didn't you say you had an open challenge for WrestleMania? And they did nothing? That is sad. Just to have Bobby come out, just to parade around with a goddamn fucking trophy. And no Eli Drake. Bobby versus Eli Drake, even if it would have sucked so much, at least you put that on the card instead of a boring as fuck match, I'll get to it, with Miz and a certain McMahon. That didn't even last like 30 seconds. You put that on the card instead of Bobby against Eli Drake. In the words of Roman, come on! I mean, really? No Eli Drake, no Bobby Lashley. That is a slap in the face of both of those guys, especially Eli. You saw the freaking reaction he got on Friday Night SmackDown in that Battle Royal. The fans loved him. They wanted him to win. And you treat him like this? You don't have him on the Mania card? The fuck is wrong with you, Hunter? I mean, like seriously. If you don't make him win Money in the Bank, I'm gonna be pissed. That's Eli, by the way, not Cody, not anybody else. Eli Drake has to win Money in the Bank. Not gonna be Roman, of course, but he will win it. And be another guy that wins Money in the Bank, cashes in, and loses, just like Austin Theory. Which is a bad decision to put him there. And this is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. So I didn't really care about Bobby being there. That's that. Alright, then we go to the Up, Up, Down, Down crew. We had more people than last night. So we had, Xavier Woods, I think Liv Morgan was there, and a couple other people were there. They're basically previewing the Intercontinental title match between Sheamus Fella and Drew McIntyre and Walter. So we get all that. And then we get a recap of the IC title match, how we got here. Walter is this unstoppable champion, getting close to 300 days as champ. Longest reigning Intercontinental champion of the modern era. That's pretty damn nice. Sheamus and Drew want to fight each other to be the champ. So here we go. Match number 3 for the IC title. Match of the night. Not match of... Well, I would... let's see. Yeah. I think match of the entire 2 nights. I mean, it's right up there with Sami Zayn and Kevin against the Usos, because that match was great. And Charlotte and Rhea Ripley, those were matches of the night, and especially Roman and Cody. I mean, wasn't a 5 out of 5, but right up there. But this match was epic. Epic fucking match. Once again, I don't know why, but we had Titus O'Neil, who came out from catering to do some commentary. Ooh. Hey, Titus, who do you leave, who do you leave the kitchen to? Catering. Who do you leave it to when you go on commentary? Did you leave it to Dana Brooke or Tamina? Somebody's got to cook those mean, juicy steaks, and, by the time he came back, the food was gone. Because everybody was eating. It was like, oh, I'm not going to eat, Then again, Titus Catering foods could be so bad that and they had to wait till WrestleMania ended to go to In-N-Out Burger or whatever burger joint that was on the LA Strip, Maybe they went to get a nice New York strip steak. I mean, right now, they still could, probably. You can get a big, juicy steak at 11:20 at night in LA. It's 2:20 here now, so you can't do that here. But if you're in LA right now, you're probably getting drunk. Or, like Alfred paying a lot of money because he lost the bet to Issa. Ha! Ha, Alfred. Ha! Take that, baby. Take it. I wish I was there to laugh. Me and Lee, I wish I was there so me and Issa can laugh at Alfred. Or I just laugh at Alfred. Like, you dummy! Never doubt the tribal chief. That's all I gotta say about that. He took it to Applebee's because he works there, because, he's Byron's son. Don't go to Olive Garden. Olive Garden sucks. Blech. But I digress. Anyway, we move on. Alright, so this match, like I said, slapped a lot of what. Kicked ass. So it's also with Walter telling Sheamus and Drew to, hey, you guys fight. I'll just stand here and watch you fight, and then I'll pin you. Then they all start hitting each other hard. I mean, the chops forget it. The chops, were like a gun went off. Big, beefy men slapping meat. Really slapping meat in that goddamn ring. And it was epic. So anyway, Drew is knocked to the floor. And then Walter chops the living shit out of Sheamus against the ropes. Oh, the crowd was feeling it. Michael Cole, Titus, and freaking Corey Graves are like, I lost my breath just thinking about that. Oh. And then Walter locks in a 1929 Boston Crab on Sheamus, but McIntyre comes in and stops it. Then him and Walter have an epic chop off. Woo! And then Drew actually knocks Walter into the corner. Sheamus goes right back up to fight both of them. I'm trying to get my notes down. There we go. And then with nothing else working, Walter gets tied in the ropes for the forearms of doom by Drew, and then the chops from Sheamus until all of them fall to the floor. We get back in. Sheamus hits not one, not two, but 20. No, actually, it was 27 because I counted along. Maybe I missed a couple, but 29 forearms to the chest. And then he went for 30 and Drew just like collapsed. Holy shit. That's like Michael Elgin, when he does that vertical suplex that he did back in Ring of Honor and everybody started counting. He held, I forgot who he held up. But in one match, he held up somebody for like over a minute. Then came down with a suplex and everyone was like, oh shit, that's great. But damn, Sheamus. Damn. Take it easy. Take it easy. Oh. Fans loved it. The commentary's like, damn! And anyway, after that, Walter blasts Sheamus with a clothesline from a near fall. Drew somehow hits a top rope shot to Walter's head. Sheamus then gets knocked to the floor, and Walter's powerbomb gets a near fall on Drew. Walter then goes up top, but Sheamus catches him with a super white noise. Damn nice. Stop with that. And then he goes for the Celtic Cross, the Laser Romantico, the Laser Extico. He gets the near fall out of that. Drew comes back in to break up the Texas Cloverleaf, and then Sheamus knees both of them down. He goes for the Brogue kick. It hits Walter, goes for the cover, and Walter kicked out at 2 as Drew broke up the pin, I should say. Drew isn't done, hits a big flippy dibbity-doo to drop Sheamus. And then Cole's like, Titus, I guarantee you've never done that in your life. And Titus is like, and I never will. Titus, you can't even do a flip. You can't even run to the ring because you tripped back at the Greatest Royal Rumble event like 2 years ago. You'll never get over that. Like, come on now. That's your legacy. But in any case, get back in. Drew goes for the Claymore. It gets countered with the Brogue kick by Sheamus for a near fall. The fans are going crazy. Drew goes for a second Claymore. He drops Sheamus for another near fall. And then all three men are down. The crowd's like on their feet. Walter's on the floor. So Sheamus and Drew slug it out like the beggar brothers they are. And so Sheamus hits another Brogue kick. But Walter comes off the top with a big splash. I don't know where the hell he came from. To break up the pin, and Walter got all pissy, and he powerbombs Sheamus onto Drew's back. Then he picks up Drew and hits the powerbomb on him. 1, 2, 3. Walter retains the Intercontinental title, and now he's about to hit 300 plus days as champ. So he's getting to that level of 1 year as champ. Who's gonna stop him? I would hope. I was going to think Sheamus one more time, but I don't know at this point. We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, this match was fucking epic. And I gave it a solid 5 out of 5. Can't say nothing bad about that. Just epic. And standing ovation from the crowd. Whoops, I almost fell. Sorry. I'll give a standing ovation for that. That match slapped. Big, that match slapped a lot. That's pretty much it. And in the words of Sheamus, banga! That's it. We move on with that. And sadly, after that match, we had Asuka versus Bianca. to try to top that, yeah, good luck. So we see a recap of how we got to this far. Bianca's held the title for 1 year exactly as of right now. Well, now it's 365 plus days. So she's held it for 1 year exactly, and Asuka's coming to finally win at WrestleMania and finally win back the Raw Women's Championship. Now, with her new persona, the Dark Asuka gimmick, we get that. So we get to this match. It's time to rant, ladies and gentlemen, because I'll get to that. Anyway, so Asuka comes to the ring with a bunch of women in masks. Who were they? Probably people from NXT. But yeah, so Asuka comes out with a new mask, like a grotesque goblin mask. Still look good. She takes off her mask, has like gold and the makeup, and it has a little bit of gold in it now. That was kind of cool. Bianca comes out with a bunch of children from a charity. They dance on stage before she comes out. That was kind of cool. And then if you watch the media scrum, Hunter mentioned that one of the girls that she kind of contorted herself near the end of the dance. Her mom died this morning. Well, as of this video, yesterday morning. She passed away in the morning. 10-year-old girl, I believe, lost her mom, and she could have been at her funeral, but she felt it would be too tough for her not to miss this opportunity. So my heart and my soul go out to that young lady. Never good to lose your parents. Well, a parent, especially at that young age. But it is what it is. But still, cool entrance by Asuka, cool entrance by Bianca. There are a lot of cool entrances on the show. Not as cool as Edge, by the way, but we'll get to Edge in a minute. So anyway, we start off with Bianca beating the crap out of Asuka in the corner. Asuka then shoves her away, basically like nothing. And then some spinning strikes have Bianca in trouble, but she can't get away. She can get away before Asuka tries the Asuka lock. So they go to the floor. Bianca manages a sit-out powerbomb. Ow! Misses a charge into the ring post. Even worse. Ow, ow. Then Asuka locks in the ankle lock. Keeps Bianca in trouble. Then a middle rope drop kick gives Asuka a near fall. Bianca gets a shot in on the apron. Manages an apron superplex. Pretty damn nice. For a near fall. Then they trade roll-ups for a near fall. Until Asuka hits a code breaker, or goes for the code breaker, it gets blocked. Bianca tries a running blockbuster. She hits that into a handspring moonsault for a near fall. Asuka comes back, knees Bianca in the face. And then a running shoulder for a double down. They go into the corner. Asuka hits another code breaker for a near fall. Bianca hits something like a glam slam onto the turnbuckle. Ow! For a near fall. But Asuka gets up. She tries for the mist and missed. She missed it. She missed the mist. The Kool-Aid did not hit. Guys, Bianca ducks. Goes for the KOD. Gets countered into a cross arm breaker. But somehow Bianca does what she does. Uses her Super Cena strength. Powered out of it. And hits the KOD. 1, 2, 3, son of a... Damn it! I got pissed. So, almost 16-minute match. Once again, Bianca Belair, your Raw Women's Champion. And Asuka is now, I think she's 0-6, 0-7, or maybe, I think it's 0-6 or 0-7 now at WrestleMania. And all I have to say is, why? Why? Why are we having Bianca Belair be the female Cena? Or the female version of Roman Reigns? Why? Her reign is garbage. Her 1 year reign, 1 year today, is garbage. I'm sorry, it is garbage. She hasn't beat anybody credible. Besides Asuka. And besides Becky. Who else has she beat that's actually good? Alexa? That feud wasn't great from the beginning. Why? Why did Asuka have to lose? Is there something about Asuka that we don't know about? That, oh, like Hunter and Creative just don't want Asuka to win the big one at WrestleMania? She lost her over 900-day reign as not being beaten. Who she lose to? That big Charlotte Flair. Then every WrestleMania after that lost. Why? Even with Kyrie at her side, they lost. Why? Racist fucking WWE. Don't care about Japanese people winning at WrestleMania. Come on! I mean, Shinsuke couldn't even win at WrestleMania when he was red hot. Should have beat AJ for the WWE title back then. Been a long time. I think it's like, well, I could be wrong on this. About almost 20 years, I think, since a Japanese wrestler, Yokozuna, anyone, won at WrestleMania. Been a long fucking time. At least almost 20 years. Well, you know Xia Li. Well, Xia Li's Chinese, but... You know, Io is Japanese. Did she win tonight? Win? No. Anyway, water. Nature Brand Water, the proud sponsor of life. So I had to wet my whistle because I was screaming so much during the Roman match. Almost lost my voice. You would love that, right? Bitches. But in any case, I don't think we'll ever get a Japanese wrestler ever winning at WrestleMania. Even if they do Io versus Bianca, if Bianca holds the belt till next year and Io wins the Royal Rumble, you think Io's gonna win? Probably not. Probably not. So, I don't think we'll ever get another Japanese wrestler, male or female, to win the big title, or a title at WrestleMania. I don't think it ever will happen. That's just sad. I think all the Japanese wrestlers should go back to Japan or go to AEW, where they're actually treated better. Takeshita, Shida, even though she doesn't wrestle much. Emi Sakura, once in a while you see her. Now she's on Ring of Honor. Miyu Yamashita, who can kill somebody. Put me on or I kill you, Tony Khan. I mean, Yuka Sakazawa, they know, I mean, AEW knows how to treat their fucking Japanese wrestlers. Takeshita, anyone? You know, even with the other guys that came in, Tanahashi, Kenta, Okada, you know, that was last year. Tomohiro Ishii, not Ishii, it's Ishii. Katsuyori Shibata, who just won the Pure title. I mean, it's sad that you have to go to another promotion or Impact Wrestling or an indie promotion to actually see indie stars getting treated better. Unlike the WWE, who doesn't give a fuck about Japanese wrestling. Oh, we love them so much. Let's bring them over. Let's make them a star. And then get out of them. Like, they'll be good for 2-3 years and then gone. They'll be in catering for the next 5 years. Like Xia Li is, even though she's Chinese. Should have kept her in NXT. Should have kept her in NXT with Wendy Choo Choo before Wendy Choo Choo changed from Mei Ying until a freaking crazy pajama girl. Stupid to do that. And then they get rid of Boa. I don't know where he went. I think they released him. Why don't you reform that faction and get Dante Chen in, who's Chinese, but you know. Reform Tianxia with Dante Chen, Xia Li comes back to NXT, and then Karen Q, or Wendy Choo Choo, goes back to being Mei Ying, and then you make them a monster faction that they used to be. But better. See, I got ideas, Hunter. I got ideas, Shawn Michaels. I mean, seriously? Seriously? Give me what I want, Hunter! You had a great chance, Hunter, to make Asuka the champ. I would have loved you, not like that, but you know what I mean. I would have marked the fuck out. And what do? You give Bianca Belair, the female version of Roman Reigns and John Cena combined. You let her continue her 1 year plus reign. Who the fuck is gonna beat Bianca? Who beats Bianca now? I hate to say it, but it should be Io. Because it ain't gonna be anybody else on that goddamn roster. It ain't gonna be Becky. Because Becky's got other things to worry about. Trish Stratus at SummerSlam. It ain't gonna be Bayley. Because Bayley is basically doing, I mean, her, Dakota Kai, and Io, I'm sad to say that Io, they've done nothing with damage control after winning the tag team titles and then lost them to Becky and Lita when they should have never lost to them. They should have lost to Shayna and Ronda. Who's booking this garbage, Hunter? Or your dumb idiot friend, Bruce Pritchard? I mean, seriously, Jesus H. Christ. I mean, what the fuck? This is the perfect time to make Asuka in her dark Asuka gimmick. She was red hot and then gone. Now where does Asuka go? Asuka should just go back to being Asuka and dancing around. Dancey, look at me. And go back to not being used for 5 months. This is ridiculous. There is no women's division now. Oh, you think Charlotte's gonna beat Bianca? Because you know that match is gonna have to happen now. Because that's the only person I can think of besides Io. So Charlotte has to get drafted to Raw again. And then probably at SummerSlam. Or maybe later than that. Who knows? It'll probably be at SummerSlam, I would think. Charlotte wins belt number 15 because she's the only person that can beat Bianca. And Bianca wants to finish off the 4 horsewomen. Which are she beat Bayley, she beat Becky, she beat Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks, and now she's most likely going to beat Charlotte Flair. I'm all for long title reigns, but Bianca's reign needs to end. Should have ended tonight. When is it going to end? SummerSlam? Probably not. Knowing the WWE, they're going to make her like Roman Reigns go 2+ years as champ. Well, with Roman, it's almost 3 years now. Missed opportunity. Missed fucking opportunity. I have nothing else to say. This match was good, but not great. And Asuka should have won. So I'm going to give the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. But, once again, Hunter, you done fucked up. And you should get blue mist to the face for your stupidity. This wouldn't have happened under Stephanie McMahon. Hi, Steph. But I digress. Anyway, then we go back to the ring where Miz and Snoop Diggity Dogg are back in the ring. And they announced tonight's attendance, which was, again, misinterpreted. 81,395 marks in the ring. And for a 2-night total of 161,892 marks. Minus that by about 20,000, you had really 141,000 people, almost 142,000 people. Because you know how WWE, when they go to big arenas, they like to oversell the attendance. When they say, oh, the arena holds 18,000 people, but we can get like 25,000 people there. Can we please just get an accurate fucking number and not an exaggerated number? There's no way they can get 81,000. I mean, they said 75,000, but there were reports that SoFi can fit about 100,000. So maybe it's not so exaggerated, but you know how WWE is. So. It is what it is. So with that out of the way, Miz gets all mad at Snoop Dogg for screwing up on night one when Pat McAfee came back and beat the Miz and like really didn't beat them. Well, yeah, who cares? I mean, nobody cared, but beat the Miz in his $10,000 suit for putting him in a match. So he's all pissy about that. Snoop's not having that and says, "Oh, my bad." So Miz is like, "Okay." No, Snoop's like, "No, my bad." He points to the stage, and then we hear, "Here comes the money! Here comes the money!" And Shane McMahon comes out. Shane McMahon comes out. He's dancing, Dad. I'm dancing. Look at me. I'm dancing at Wrestlemania, Dad. Stop it. So Shane McMahon comes back and looking bigger. Maybe he ate a lot of In-N-Out burgers before the event. I don't know. So we're going to get Shane McMahon and The Miz, which lasted 2 goddamn minutes. And, yeah, so Shane punches away, and then he throws The Miz off the ropes, goes for a leapfrog, and blows out his quad. Like 5 seconds into the match, I'm like, he blows out his quad. The referee's checking him, then throws up the axe. I'm like, oh, Shane broke his leg. Come on now. Typical McMahon, blowing out their leg. But, in Vince's case, he blew out both of his quads. And Hunter blew out his quad way back when. Now all we have to get is Linda and Stephanie to blow out their quad. What's up with the McMahons and their quads? I shouldn't be making fun of that, but just say that Shane coming back after what happened at the Royal Rumble last year, and then Vince saying, "Get out of here." Sadly, he got hurt. But I hope for a speedy recovery for Shane. Maybe he comes back at the end of the year. But we'll see. But anyway, so that match is scrapped. And then Jessica Carr has to tell Snoop, "Do the people's elbow. Do the people's elbow." So Snoop decks Miz in the face. Then he does a really bad, I mean seriously bad, people's elbow, or as I call it on Twitter, the doggy-style elbow. Then he goes for the cover, 1, 2, 3, Snoop Dogg wins the match. God, no. And he keeps the gold title, by the way. Even though the gold title wasn't really on the line, but, But yeah, that was ridiculously dumb and stupid. So that gets a good old-fashioned Wrestlemania dud. Should have never happened. Should have had Bobby Lashley and Eli Drake right in that spot. Well, what do? They want to be funny. They want to get the crowd all fired up and, have a laugh. I wish that came from Vince McMahon. I'm gonna put Shane out there. Yeah, and what happens? Shane breaks his freaking leg. Sucks to be you there, Vince, huh? Or Hunter maybe thought of that idea. Great job, Hunter. Your brother-in-law now has a broken leg. Good job. Anyway, it wasn't that funny. I could care less about it. Super should have not even been out there. But I digress. Alright, we move on. Then we get a recap of Edge. Hey kids, it's Edge and Finn Balor. Their long feud, and now it will culminate in Hell in a Cell. So we got all that. So the cage comes down, and in between that, we get a quick trailer for a new Exorcist type movie. Not The Exorcist, but these demonic possession movies that have been coming out lately. Like The Nun, or, well, not really. I was going to say Megan, but that's not devil exorcist type movie, but it was good. There's going to be a sequel. You know what it is. If you've seen it, you saw the end. Yeah. But anyway, I probably ruined it for you now. I don't care. So we see a trailer for, I think it's called The Pope's, what's it called? It's called The Pope's Exorcist. Something like that. And then we see Russell Crowe, the star of the movie. Wow, Russell Crowe doing a demonic possession movie? Oh, no. He talks about how demons can cause problems. Well, obviously. Because that's why I'm the killer of demons. Ah. So anyway, we move on. All right. So we get to this match. I forget what match is. I think it's match number 5, 6. I don't know what number. I think it's right. Yeah, right before the main event. So the cell comes down, the original cell, not that red Mickey, McDonald's cage. So anyway, so out first comes, hey kids, it's Edge, who comes out with the Brute entrance, not the Gangrel entrance, which I would have marked out for, but I marked that even better. I don't need the Gangrel entrance. Edge comes out to Ceases in the Abyss by the great band, fucking Slayer! Oh! That was fucking epic. Epic. Nothing wrong with Slayer. I could have went with it in this moment, but, it's just me. But fucking Slayer, Ceases of the Abyss, ho-hoo! Gotta love Edge of that rock and roll. He likes, Metalingus, he likes Rob Zombie, Alter Bridge, and now he got fucking Slayer. Oh. So anyway, so he has this really, cool mask on. It's like a crystallized mask on, and he has some wings. He looked like the devil almost, with wings. Satan laughs his wings. Oh, Lord, yeah. Okay, enough about that. So Finn comes out as Demon Carnage-esque Finn Balor. He came out with his old theme music. Interesting. And then he had, purple... I don't know what it was, purple lighters or purple smoke came out. Like essence, I don't know what it was. It was all purple. And then he had a spiked hood. That was kind of cool. And then the body paint, which was epic. His face paint was black, red, and purple. Looked like he got beat up really bad. But in any case, so they get in the cage. And we start the match off. Edge punches him in the face to start, for basically no effect. Then they both go outside, and it's time for some weapons. Then we get some colored chairs and some kendo sticks. Purple kendo sticks and red chairs. And Edge used the red chairs on Balor's back. And then Balor gets tied up in the cell with the sticks. And then Edge grabs the table, but it takes too long. Balor gets out of that, sends him into the ring steps. Ow. Get back in. Edge hits a quick impaler, but Balor takes him back to the outside. And then he starts beating the crap out of him, including a shotgun dropkick, which sends Edge through the table, which was against the cell wall. Ouch. Get that. And, it's that. So Edge is in trouble, but he manages a good old-fashioned Christian-like kill switch. Then he grabs a ladder and he throws it right in Balor's face. And Balor got his hands up, but hit him right in the fucking dome. And then we see Balor got busted wide open, and he's bleeding. And then they stop the goddamn match because of blood. It's Wrestlemania. What the fuck are the trainers coming in to patch up? Oh, little bitty cut. Little boo-boo. And then the camera's not even showing Finn Balor, just Edge what am I supposed to do? Probably just, why don't you just, I'm gonna sit in the corner, I'm gonna, whip one out maybe, I don't know. WWE is so anal about bloodshed, that they have to stop the match midway. When it was going good, they have to stop because of a little bitty blood. So the trainers and the medic have to come out. Oh, we're gonna put some staples in him, and he's gonna be all good. Let's continue the match. Let him bleed. 2023, and WWE doesn't even have has that crap going on? This was somebody like Moxley or freaking Hangman Adam Page, the match would have continued. Don't fucking care. He's busted wide open. He's leaking like a faucet. Nobody cares. It's gruesome. Let's keep going. If he dies, he dies. But this is WWE. We have to be protective of our superstars. But again, it's WrestleMania. Let him bleed. But I don't like blood, Hunter. You're such an idiot, Hunter. I mean, sometimes, you want to go back to old school stuff. Like, oh, I don't want to go back to TV 14 with the blood and violence. Liar. You're all for that back in the Attitude Era and part of the Ruthless Aggression Era. You're a part of that. You remember that. You were bleeding like a faucet a few times. But now it's 2023. Now we can't have blood on our show. If we see blood, we have to stop the match. A little boo-boo. So that pissed me off. I'm like, come on, really? The fucking medic has to come just to clear up he had a gash. If you saw the pictures in the aftermath, freaking Balor had, got cut wide open, right down the center of his dome. He looked nasty. But they cleaned him up, put some stitches in his head, and they said, oh, go back in and fight. So anyway, Edge used all that time to grab a whole ton of weapons, and then waiting for Balor to get cleared, which was ridiculous. Should have just stopped the goddamn match. End the match, I don't give a shit. Better for safety than, wasting fucking time to dab, put some iodine or, mercurochrome on a little boo-boo. Dumb. That was better. Anyway, so Balor finally gets the all good to go. He sends Edge into the ladder. Not that, I don't think that ladder that he got hit with. Then hits a quick coup de grace for a near fall. Then he climbs a ladder in the corner. But Edge comes back, hits a super impaler. Ouch. To go back down, he grabs another table. Balor knocks him onto it. Then unloads on him with a chair. Then he climbs a cell wall onto a well-placed platform that was maybe this little bit like this big. Even though it was big like this big, but where he's standing was maybe this big, somewhere around like that. But in any case, goes for the coup de grace through the table and missed. Horribly missed. So he goes through the table, Edge comes back, hits a spear for a near fall, and then he starts unloading on Edge with some more chair shots. Then he hits the concerto and then pins basically a concussed, broken down Fiend Balor. 1, 2, 3, 18-minute match. Edge wins the match, and I guess now the Edge Judgment Day feud is now over. So it is what it is. At least I knew Edge was gonna win, but but still it was a decent match. But lots of points were deducted because of the whole medic situation. So I was gonna give it a little bit more, but I scaled it down to 2.5 out of 5 stars. I'm sorry. My show, my prediction, my rating. You don't like it? Get off. Not 2. That's 2. All right, move on. All right, then we get the recap of the Hall of Fame, where we had Stacy Keibler looking great in a blue dress. Ooh, those legs, man. Those legs. Andy Kaufman with some type of I think he had his family were there and they had a belt. I don't know what they were holding up. The Great Muta, which is great. Tim White, who got the Warrior Award. That was good. And then Rey Mysterio as the headliner. Outfitting because it was in California. So that's that. So that was pretty nice. Alright, after that, we get to your main event of WrestleMania Night 2. We got a quick recap of how we got to Cody Rhodes and our tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Roman's been champ for 945 days as of this video. Well, I'll get to that. Basically 2.5 years. Nobody can beat him. He's in super god mode. And Cody is here to finish his story and be the first Rhodes to win a world title and to finish his story. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so So Cody comes out like he did at WrestleMania 38, from that little thing in the bottom of the stage. And then he looks like he had his freaking gear. He looks like he was about to face the British. That American flag crappy suit thing. Comes out and all the woes were like, ah. And he gets in the ring. We're waiting for Roman, and the crowd were freaking going. They were booing the living shit out of him, which he deserves. Oh, before he got in the ring, he gave his weight belt to, guess who? -1. Brody Lee Jr., who him and his mom, Amber Huber, were in the ring. Interesting. I wonder what Tony Khan thinks about that. Hey, you can't do that. Why are you on my enemy's television? But that was kind of nice that Cody did that for Brody Lee Jr. That was kind of cool. And we actually see what he's like underneath the mask, but we've seen him like that so many times on AEW anyway. So that was kind of cool. Anyway, and then Roman comes out to like 6 grand pianos on the stage playing his main theme song. And then his theme song comes out, and Roman comes out with the Wise Man, my name is Paul Heyman, and the Enforcer, Solo Sikoa. So they come out, Roman looks like $1 million. And then, before the long introductions, kind of after that, I think it was by Samantha Irvin, Paul takes the mic, gives it to Roman, because Roman asks for the mic, and you have to get the mic to Roman. So Roman gets on the mic and says, WrestleMania! Acknowledge me! So, as always, they have to acknowledge the tribal chief. Put up your ones. Anyway, so we start the match off. Match was good. Not perfect, but pretty damn good. Good storytelling by both men. We had Solo and the Wise Man on the outside. So they fight over a lockup to start. Cody gets a headlock, and Heyman starts rolling his eyes because Cody get the Cody chants from the marks in the crowd. Then a right hand sends Roman outside, and then Heyman's trying to give him some advice. He says, "You're the relevant one. Now go in and smash him." So Roman does as he's told. Gets some hits. He hits some corner clotheslines, walks into a drop kick by Cody, so Cody can start working on his arm. Goes for the disaster kick, and Roman counters it into a powerbomb for a near fall. Then he snaps off some suplexes, kind of rare for Roman. They go to the outside. Roman starts knocking him up the ramp a little bit, and then the fight keeps going around the ramp area, not all the way up the ramp. Cody gets the better of it. They fight back to ringside, but Solo Sikoa gets in a cheap shot to the ribs, and referee didn't see it, so Roman hits the drive-by to take over, but Cody fights back. He fights back, but Solo grabs his boot, which allows Roman to nail a clothesline. They go to the floor again, and now it's time to load up on those announcers' tables. Roman hits a powerbomb, goes for a powerbomb from the Spanish announce table, or I think he was trying to hit it on the Spanish announce table, but Cody backs up Roman through the American announce table. Did I hit Michael Cole? Damn. So puts Roman back in trouble. They go back in. Cody hammers away at Roman. Hits the Cody cutter, not like the Gilmore cutter. Bang. Gets a near fall out of that as Roman barely kicked out of that. Roman heads to the outside again. And then Cody with a suicide dive. But on the way back in, Solo gets in a belt shot to the back. This time the referee saw it and he heard it. And then he's like, Solo, you are out of here. So I'm like, oh no. I was like, I kind of saw it coming that he was going to get involved. I was like, yeah, bet you nothing the Usos come out. And then Kevin and Sammy, the new champs, they come out. Lots of chaos. And then either Cody wins thanks to Sammy and Kevin, or somebody helps Roman. Like me, I was going to say the Wise Man, but no. Well, Wise Man's not going to help out, but, anyway. So Solo's out for the moment. We'll get back to that later. Roman grabs the belt but gets super kicked into Crossroads for a 2.999999995. Excuse me. Get back up. Roman catches Cody from behind, sets up a release, rock bottom for a near fall. Then he goes for the Superman punch. It's all loaded up. It gets counted into a pedigree. No wonder Hunter was next to him at the Hall of Fame. For a near fall. And Cody's like, how am I supposed to beat this guy? You can't. Because Roman ain't going to go down like that. But anyway, Roman then gets up, goes for the spear. It gets counted into a sunset flip for a near fall. And then Cody locks in a, woo, ditch your boy, figure 4. And he has it locked in. Roman is screaming in pain. He then turns it over to release the pressure. Cody then gets the ropes, goes to the apron. And he's like talking to himself. He's like, fight, Cody, fight, damn it. And then he slug it out. Cody misses something off the top rope, gets speared by Roman for a near fall. And Roman's like, what do I gotta do now? So he starts unloading on Cody with forearms and grabs a guillotine. And then the referee's checking on Cody's arm. Cody's like, yeah! Using his Super Cena strength. And Roman's like, oh, you want to do that, huh? So he jumps and locks in the guillotine more, really cinches it in, really making Cody. I was like, Cody, tap the fuck out already. But Cody somehow slips his head out and starts ground and pounding on Roman. And then once again, the referee gets bumped. Oh no, the referee gets bumped. So Roman hits the Superman punch. And then Cody hits a clothesline as both men are down. Cody gets up, hits the goes for Crossroads. But then he gets attacked from behind by the Usos for a double super kick. Then they hit the 1D on Cody. And I was hoping like maybe the referee would have woke up. But out come Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn from the crowd. Because they can't come down the ramp. I go too far, I guess. So let's just do it from the crowd. It's much easier. Okay. So Kevin hits the stunner into a hell of a kick on Roman. And then the Usos and Kevin and Sami would probably have a rematch at Backlash. Most likely. They fight all the way out to the crowd, which leaves Cody to get a very, very, very delayed 2.99995 as Roman barely kicked out of that. Then they slug it out, and so Roman goes for a Superman punch and missed. Cody hits the flip, flap, and fly like his dad. Then he hits the bionic elbow. Then he picks up Roman. Roman's looked like he was out cold. So Cody hits not one, but 2 Crossroads. And Cody's like, I was like, yeah, Cody's gonna win the match, right? Wrong! The Wise Man gets on the apron to cause a distraction. And I'm like, well, Solo's out of the equation. Is Randy Orton gonna come in and hit the Gilmore Cutter on Cody? Nope. Solo comes back and hits a Samoan spike on Cody in the corner, which leads to Roman Reigns hitting the spear, and then goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Still the one. Still in super ultra god mode. Roman Reigns still your tribal chief and still your undefeated champion. 900, as of this video now, 946 days. We are 54 days away from 1,000, which he will hit right around King and Queen of the Ring. So about a month and change from now, he will be 1,000 days as champ, barring him and Cody possibly having a rematch at Backlash. But there's news stories saying that Roman ain't gonna be at Backlash in Puerto Rico, which makes Issa a little bit mad. But in any case, I'm thinking they're gonna do, if they don't do it tomorrow, which I doubt, then you know how Cody is. Cody's like, oh, I want a rematch. You don't need Cody. You don't need a rematch. You already lost. Take it like a man. Not like that. But take the loss like a man. All right. You want to fight Solo so bad. So how about the main event for Raw tomorrow night? A rematch from this past Raw, last week's Raw. Cody versus Solo again. And then this time, Solo beats Cody again. Well, Cody will beat, Cody will lose to Solo. Roman doesn't have to show up on Raw, unless they're going to do that new belt ceremony. But then again, I doubt they're going to do that. I mean, they had it out there, but I don't know if they're going to maybe do it on SmackDown. You know, the black and blue belt. So they'll kind of merge the belt into one belt. Just call it the black and blue belt. Who knows? Who knows at this point? I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Along with the news, the big news that I'll mention right now is that the UFC, the MMA, you know, those idiots in the MMA, they have bought the WWE under their parent company, Endeavor. So Endeavor is now the new official owner of the WWE slash the UFC. So we're going to get more information about that tomorrow. I may do a video on it. I may not. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so the WWE has been sold to Endeavor. And that's pretty much it. You know, Conor McGregor saying some shit on freaking Twitter. And of course, you know, him getting ripped apart by basically everybody. Conor McGregor, I mean, seriously, haven't you learned for the first time I ran it on you? And way back when, it was like not even 4. Like maybe 6 years ago when I did that rant. I did it on Wrestlemania, talk about how Conor McGregor said that I think he said that wrestling is fake or some shit like that. Now he's talking more shit about the WWE. Because now the UFC deal, come on. Shut the fuck up, you butthole. Idiot. But anyway, so yeah, so I'll talk more about the Endeavor buying the WWE in a little bit tomorrow. Probably tomorrow afternoon before Raw goes on the air tomorrow, because Raw is going to be epic tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. So Roman Reigns retains the title 946 days as of now as champ. Where does he go from here? Who knows? Who cares at this point? Besides hitting 1,000 by King of the Ring. 1,000 plus, by the way. But we'll see. Who's gonna beat him? I doubt it's gonna be Cody. At this point, I doubt it's gonna be Cody. Cody probably do something else now. Maybe win Money in the Bank. That's the only thing I think he could probably do to beat Roman. Win Money in the Bank, and then somebody attacks Roman, like maybe a Braun Breaker or I don't know who. Maybe Jay White appears tomorrow night. Maybe that'll be the guy. I doubt that. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow night on Raw with the Raw after WrestleMania. Who appears? It could be Kota Ibushi. I don't know. Yeah, Kota Ibushi's going to be the guy to beat Roman. Yeah, right. I can see Jay White maybe doing it, but Kota Ibushi, probably not. Unless Jay White maybe, he comes back with the Good Brothers and AJ, forming the Bullet Club, or the Club. Maybe get Finn Balor to get out of Judgment Day. They'll probably just break up Judgment Day. And Finn Balor will come back to the good side. Forming the Balor Club with Jay White and AJ. That'll kind of be weird, but okay, I'll go with it. It'll be pretty damn cool. But then what do you do with Damian Priest? That sucks. Mommy Rhea Ripley, ready to SmackDown Women's Champion. She's going to go do her thing. Dom Dom. Probably going to be facing Bad Bunny at Backlash. Or it might be a tag team match. Maybe Bad Bunny and Ray versus Papa Priest and Dom Dom. So it's either one of those two matches could happen at Backlash. But that's that. As far as world title, I don't think it's going to be defended. I mean, unless it changes, like Roman will defend in Puerto Rico. But I think if Roman does does defend the belt again, probably will be at King of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not Nostradamus most of the time. I am Nostradamus because, most of the time I get it right, I did pretty good on predictions. I only lost, I think I lost 2 matches, I think. Well, 1 match I didn't care for, or I didn't have to predict because it was an impromptu match. I lost with Asuka, and I think that was it. I think I lost that. That was the only match I lost. So I did a good job tonight, huh? Yeah, I did. Because I won with Roman, obviously, because I'm never gonna not pick Roman. So I won with that. I won with Walter, retaining the IC belt. Won with Brock Lesnar. Won with Ronda and Shayna. That's 4. Now I gotta look at the card because now I screwed up. Hold on. If I could get my goddamn cursor to work, that'd be nice. Thank you. Let's see here. Let's go back to the main. Okay. I won with Brock. Won with Ronda and Shayna. Won with Edge. Won with Walter. That's 4. Lost with Asuka. So it's 4-1. I already said I won with Edge. And I won with Roman. So really there was 7. I think it was 6 matches plus that 1. So I went 5-1 in my predictions on night 2. That's not bad. And then night 1, I think I lost 1 match. I think which was I don't remember. I think it was 1 or 2 matches. I did pick Generico to win, so I was gonna pick the Usos, but I think the only one I lost was I think I lost maybe. It doesn't matter. But anyway, I lost 2 matches on Wrestlemania. 2, maybe 3 matches total on WrestleMania. So I almost batted 1,000. I mean, that has been pay-per-views. I've been correct exactly through the entire card. Every match I got right. But sometimes I lose all the matches. Sometimes I don't get any predictions right. Sometimes you gotta go with logic. Sometimes you go with your gut. Sometimes your gut wins, Sometimes, But in any case, Roman Reigns still the fucking man. 946 days as champ. And I would not be surprised if he shows up on Raw tomorrow just to gloat even more. Rubbing in Cody's face some more. Yeah, Cody! MDK Cody! You fucking mark! You can't beat Roman! Can't even finish your story, Cody! Cody's gonna come out and complain, and bitch, and complain, and bitch, and complain. Hey, Cody, what do you want to talk about? How about you losing and you acknowledging your tribal chief? That's what you should do tomorrow night. Don't come out and complain. Oh, it was just too much there, Solo was out there, and the Usos. I had Roman where I wanted him. It was Solo wasn't there. Crying like a bitch. Take the loss like a man. And then Solo should come out and just tell Cody you're a bitch. And then have a main event. Solo whips his fucking ass. But it is what it is. So, tomorrow night, we're going to start the road to Puerto Rico Backlash. Well, just Backlash in Puerto Rico. And we'll see what match is going to come out of that. I could probably think, like I said, Dominic Guerrero versus Bad Bunny, because he's the host. Or a tag team match, Dominic and Papa Priest against Rey Mysterio and Bad Bunny. You know who's going to win that, obviously. Bad Bunny, because he's the host in Puerto Rico. You don't want him to lose. Maybe they have Walter versus Sheamus one more time for the IC belt. I mean, they can't top that. But I mean, come on now. But we'll see. Maybe Asuka gets a rematch with Bianca, or Bianca just does something else. Maybe we'll see Charlotte and Rhea Ripley one more time in a rematch. So basically, Backlash will probably be rematches. So we'll see what happens with that. And then they gotta quickly get into King of the Ring with the qualifying matches and stuff. Because, you know, it's Backlash is May 6th. King and Queen of the Ring is March the 20... Not March, sorry. May... I believe it's May 25th. And then on NXT, they're going to start the road to NXT Battleground, which is the same goddamn day as Double or Nothing. Unless we don't know something, because Tony Khan has a major, very special announcement to make on Dynamite this week. We don't know what it is. People think it is the Fight Forever game. That's not a special announcement. A special announcement is if somebody's coming into the company, or maybe they change the date of Double or Nothing. Maybe they put it the week after Memorial Day, which I think they should do. Or how about this? Instead of Sunday, they change to Saturday. Be smart, because King and Queen of the Ring are going to be like around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because it's 5 hours later in Saudi Arabia. Not 5 hours, I'm sorry. It's like 8 hours. I think it's 7 or 8 hours away, so I might do it at 1 o'clock. Somewhere between 1 and 3, let's just put it that way. So they do that. I would say, if they put it at 1, let's put it at 1. The show will end about 4, maybe 5 o'clock. And then you go right into, you know, have about a 2-hour window for people to do their reviews and everything. And then at 7 o'clock, they're going to have the Double or Nothing kickoff show with, you know, 0 hour and everything, like on the pre-show. And then at 8 o'clock Eastern on Saturday night, you do Double or Nothing right there. Oh, wait, we have Rampage that night. Oh, that's taped. Supposedly it's taped. But it's going to air on that Saturday night. So, I don't know what Tony Khan's going to do. If he wants to compete with NXT and have a pay-per-view go up against another pay-per-view, which one do you really want to watch? Personally, for me, I'd rather watch Double or Nothing, because you know who's going to be on there? Adam Cole, baby! Sells itself. You rather watch a pay-per-view from Vegas, or you want to watch it from the Performance Center? Well, I don't even know what Battleground might be, if it's going to be in the Performance Center or it's going to be in another state. But I'm watching Double or Nothing that night. I ain't watching Battleground. I'll watch it on the replay. But it is what it is, and that's it. So, I have some comments coming in. I know I saw them. I'll get to that in a minute. But my final rating for Night 2 of WrestleMania. You know, Night 1 I gave 8 out of 10 stars because I thought it was pretty damn good. Night 1 blew Night 2 out of the water. I'm sorry. But as far as Night 2, I gave it 7.5 out of 10 stars. And that's pretty much it. And currently, both WrestleMania 39 altogether gets... I'll probably keep it at an 8 out of 10. I think it's probably going to be... I think it's in the top 5, maybe close to top 10 best WrestleManias of all time. I hate to say it. It's pretty... I hate to say it, but it's fact. It's fact. This WrestleMania was pretty damn good. Night 1 itself was great. Great matches on Night 1. I mean, tonight's match of the night was that Intercontinental title match. I don't think anybody's gonna freaking complain about that. That's match of the year candidate. Rhea Ripley and Charlotte, another match of the year candidate for the women. Rowan versus Cody, you can put that in there too if you want. But still, WrestleMania 39 gonna go in the books as probably one of the top WrestleManias of all time. And now we are 360. Well, next year's a leap year, don't forget, because we have that extra day. So I think I would say 365, or 364, 365, whatever you want. We are 1 year away from WrestleMania 40, as we're going extra large XL, for you dumb people who don't know Roman numerals. So WrestleMania XL next year in that shithole in Philadelphia at Lincoln Financial Field, where the pedophile Eagles will play. And since the Hall of Fame will be in Philadelphia. I would guess that Paul Heyman's going to go into the Hall of Fame next year. Or maybe just the entire ECW locker room. But I'm probably thinking Paul Heyman's going to go in. I doubt like someone like... Well, I think RVD's already in, right? I think RVD's in. If he's not, he will probably go in. Heyman has to go in, obviously, because he's the wise man. And I mean, if it's just what I think they should do is an all ECW Hall of Fame. But then, as the headliner, you should have Paul Heyman, RVD if we're not already in there yet. That's 2. The female, I would probably put either Beulah McGillicuddy or Francine. Though you have to talk to Francine about her wanting to be inducted. I think she said she didn't want to. But, I mean, go on Francine's YouTube page and ask her when she has a live video. Tell Peter Gibbons sent you, by the way. Peter Joseph sent you, by the way. Anyway. Referee. Well, if they do a referee. Well, maybe celebrity. I don't know if who you can get as a celebrity for an ECW type Hall of Fame. Maybe Billy Corgan. I doubt it, but I don't know. Put the Sandman in. And a tag team. Tag team is up in the air because I would probably put I would say the Pitbulls, Gary Wolf and Pitbull number 1, who said I think he's passed away, but Gary Wolf's still alive. Maybe put the Pitbulls in, but what I would do, because I'm crazy like that, I would put New Jack and Mustafa. The gangsters in the Hall of Fame for the ECW version of the WWE wing. They'll put them in their own wing. That's what I would do. Since in Philly, I mean, come on. We're gonna have Paul Heyman. We're gonna have Paul Heyman. That's it. Because he's from Philly. He's not really from Philly. He's from New York. But I digress. So yeah, but Paul Heyman should headline next year's Hall of Fame. He should headline it. And then everybody else, who knows with the WWE Hall of Fame these days. GCW had its Indie Hall of Fame, and Excalibur was in it. Christopher Daniels was in it as well. I forget who else, because I didn't watch that part. But I know Excalibur and Christopher Daniels are now in the Indie Hall of Fame. That's pretty nice. The man behind the mask, Excalibur. Tope Suicida! Okay. Move on. Alright, let's get to these comments real quick, and I'm going to bed, because I'm tired. I'm tired, and I got things to do tomorrow. I got a lot of things to do tomorrow. I got a doctor appointment. I got to go for a goddamn blood test tomorrow. Not fun. What do you think, I'm drinking water because I can't eat anything? I hate blood tests. But hopefully, I get a good report this time on my blood test. I mean, last time I got a blood test, remember that video I did? That funny video I did about the funny doctor video? When I said that my doctor said I'm allergic to cockroaches? I go for a blood test, and the doctor calls me up the next day. He's like, Mr. Well, I won't say my real name, because you know my real name. Mr. Peter, just want to know, we got your blood test results back, and, you can't have sex anymore. Why? Because you're allergic to pussy. Wait, I'm already allergic to my cat. Well, not really, but, You're allergic to, you just can't have sex with your wife anymore. I'm like, what? You can't tell me that. I don't believe you. Oh, we meant your pussy cat. I'm like, oh. Well, why didn't you say so? God, I'm funny. But I digress. Yeah, something weird is gonna show up in my freaking blood test results. I'll probably get Tuesday or Wednesday. So I get a text message. They send me the results through a text message, and I have to go on a link, and then I go to the link, and then I have to look at everything. Which is, it takes a long time to, look at, and then I'm like, oh, what's this? And then when my next appointment, which will probably be the end of this month, I have to go back to the doctor, and the doctor's like, oh, now it's going to be 60 more thousand pills that I probably won't be able to pay for. I mean, I can pay for it now. Even though some of my medical insurance is not doing so well right now. It's going to end at the end of the year because I make so much goddamn money. So, yeah, so I have to change around my freaking health insurance, which is not fun. Just don't want to pay an arm and a leg just to go to physical therapy and my other doctor appointments I have to go to. My therapist, my psychiatrist. I mean, come on. I don't have that kind of money. Come on now. You have insurance that should cover everything, no matter how much you make. Oh, we're going to put copays on everything. Fuck that shit. Everything should be universal. You don't have to pay a goddamn red cent for any medication. And you don't even have to pay a goddamn doctor. Let them do their job. They're taking it out of the government anyway. That's why everybody's getting cut now. Ridiculous, this stupid stuff. They want you to pay an arm and a leg just to get a goddamn operation. Not even a simple operation. They want you to pay $4,000 to your health insurance. Ridiculous. So we'll see what happens with my blood test tomorrow. Should be fun. I have to actually get more pills tomorrow. My vitamin pill that the doctor gave me. I'm on I think it's B2 or D12 or not D12. Some weird vitamin I have to take every week. And I have to get another refill of that. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll be off it. I think I have to get a shot, so I might have to get that shot too, so we'll have to see what happens with that. So, but I'm fine, I'm still here. Can't keep a good man down. But just gotta get a little blood test, blood drawn, and hopefully nothing major is happening. I mean, I'm taking milk thistle for my liver, and I feel great now. I feel great. Not having my pain in my back is gone away. I still have pain. I still have to go to physical therapy for my back because I have, my posture is not the greatest, but gotta do it. Gotta make a living somehow. But it is what it is. But in any case, got all that. All right, let's get to these comments, and I'm gonna get out of here. All right, Mohammed Belzine. I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm botching it, don't blame me. No, okay. If I botch it, I botch it. We'll do it live. So, I'll try to get that. Mohammed I'll say Belzine. If I said it right, put your one up in the chat. If I said it wrong, then I'm sorry. Just let me take a drink, and I'll get to you in a minute. Because I can't eat. I can drink water, but I can't drink. I don't think I can drink anything else, but I have to drink water. I have to fast until I have to go to this goddamn freaking blood test. And then I can eat all I want. Which I'm going to do as soon as I leave the doctor. Oh, I did say it right. That's right. Put your ones up in the chat, my friends. Just like Roman, like the bloodline, the prophecy, and the Armada. We're the ones, and you motherfuckers are just a bunch of number twos. Simple as that. And you say, I'm not charismatic, and I can't get subs. Oh, I got a few subs. I got a few real subs over the last couple days. I must be doing something right. I got 7 new subs on this channel, by the way. A couple of new ones. Couple of new subs here and there, so welcome to the channel. Welcome to the party, pal. And, a couple of fake ones, because you know how these trolls love to make fake accounts and love to, still be obsessed with me because that's what they do. But do you think I care? No! I don't care about those douchebags anymore. I don't care about them. They're out of my life, and I care less what they do. Because I don't care what they do. I'll let God control that. And hopefully they'll be getting a ton of karma in the next 20 years. Screw them. But it is what it is. Don't care about them. We're thinking positive, and we're going full steam ahead, and I'm just going to focus on my mental health. I'm going to be going on my mental health / vacation break pretty damn soon. Don't know when. Could be this week. Could be a week from now, 2 weeks from now. Could be in May. Could be in June. Who knows? But I'm not going to tell you. If you don't see me for 2 weeks, you'll know. Or 3 weeks or 4 weeks. If you don't see me for a while, you'll know. Alright, what it is, what it is. Alright, let's get to these comments because I'm going to not do them. It's getting later and later. It's 3:30 in the morning. I got to go to sleep. And you should too. Anyway, Muhammad says, Happy Sunday on a Sunday night. Well, now it's Monday morning here in the Northeast. Well, in the Northeast where you may be is probably now Monday morning. If you live on the West Coast. Or wherever you may be. Well, happy Monday to you. But for your purposes, Sunday night. Peter Joseph, I hope you are doing well, and same with everyone here in the live chat. Just you. Or, well, the other people that watch, and then, because it goes from 1 to 3 to 4, sometimes 5, 6. But you know who those people are. The obsessed ones. Or people just floating around. Hey, if you're floating around, you see me, leave something, say something. Or just keep going. Get out of here. Go watch your granny porn or whatever, go play with yourself with your tiny wang. But I digress. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, and same with everyone here in the live chat. What an unexpected way / predictable way to end WrestleMania with Roman Reigns winning. I got nervous. I'll tell you the truth. I got nervous near the end. Because after Cody hit the first one, and I was like, yep, they're going to make him win. Then he hits the second one, I'm like, definitely going to win now. And then when the wise man got on the apron, I'm like, well, who's going to save him now? Solo's gone. He got ejected. The Usos came out. They got beat down, and they ran off with Kevin and Sammy. So I'm like, well, who could possibly save Roman? And I was thinking it'd be Randy Orton, but obviously it was not. As, like I said before, Solo came back underneath the hood. We didn't know who it was, but you could tell by his by the tape underneath his legs, it was Solo Sikoa, who hit the Samoan spike, knocked Cody for a loop, and Roman does what he does best: smash, stacked, pin that American douchebag, and he is still our tribal chief. Still the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. 946 days as of right now. There's no stopping the final, well, not even the final boss. He's like the ultimate boss. The more ultimate than ultimate boss. It's like, you would play if you play Final Fantasy, you even play like Resident Evil, you get to the boss, but it's not really the boss, and he has like 6,000 incantations of him. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not dead. I'm going to go to phase 2. You beat him in phase 2. I'm going to go to phase 3. But even better. More HP. Oh, shit. I don't have any weapons. Well, you got to have the more ultimate than ultimate weapon to beat that, Especially Resident Evil 4 remake. You know what I mean? Especially with the last boss. Salvador, whatever his name is. Mm-hmm. They remade that, and he's harder than in the original. But at least we see Ada Wong. Oh, yes. I'll tell you the truth. In all the Resident Evil games, Ada Wong is probably one of the hottest women in that franchise. Oh, you thought I was going to say Jill Valentine, right? Wrong. Claire Redfield? No. Sheva? No. Ashley? No. I think it's between Ada Wong and Sheva. That's the hottest women in Resident Evil. But I'd go with Ada because guess what? She's Asian. I'm surprised they didn't have her in Resident Evil. I think they did have her in Resident Evil 6. Maybe it was a cameo. She wasn't in Resident Evil 5, I know that. Which is weird and dumb. But I don't think she was in 6. She definitely wasn't in 7 because they went in a different direction. Wasn't in 8 Village. Wasn't in Code Veronica X. But she was in the remakes 2, 3, and, well, not really in 3 so much. But definitely 2 and 4. Really, Ada Wong needs her own game. You just can't have her be in the game and then you play as her for like maybe a third of the game, like in Resident Evil 2, and a little bit of 4. But still, you know. But it is what it is. Yeah, I was nervous that Cody was gonna win, and then we're gonna see that Winged Eagle version of his title on Raw tomorrow night. But thank God for Solo Sikoa. Thank the Lord for Solo. Without him, Roman would have lost tonight. But that was it. And Cody Rhodes unexpectedly losing. Yeah, I know. A lot of people. I had Roman to win outright. You know, I just thought, and I said this on my other videos, that Cody's not the guy. He hasn't been tested yet. I mean, he hasn't had the struggle. And now he's just playing the chase, playing the chase game. Not that chase, of course, but But in any case, Cody's just gonna be the guy that's gonna chase after the title, get so close to winning, and then never winning it. Kind of like a Jeff Hardy type guy, and then finally you'll get the belt. Cody will win the belt, and I already said this. He will win at SummerSlam. I think Roman's reign will, no pun intended, his long over 1,000 day reign will end at SummerSlam on day 1,059. Because that's when SummerSlam will be, 1,059 days cumulatively of his title. He won't get to 1,100. I highly doubt they're going to make him go the entire rest of this year. Which has, I think, a little over, around 175, 200 more days. Because we're already at April, already 90 days into the year. 91, somewhere around there, 99, 31. No, take that back. We had 31 this month, so that's 62 plus 28. That's, it's 90 days. We have 3 months in, so we got, if my math is correct, 200, next year's a leap year, so it's 366, remember? So we are 276 days away. Well, actually, this year, we're 275 days left of this year. So you add that to 946. Now I have to do some math. Now I have to get my calculator out. I can't do it in my head. I'm sorry. My calculator app will go on. Or just... Oh, wait, I have a pad. Hold on. It's nice to have a pad with you when you're near a computer. Now I need a pen. There we go. All right, here we go. I'm going to do this off screen. All right, so 946 right now. If Roman goes the entire year as champ, which he could, you add 275. That's as of later today. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. All right, so Roman goes the entire rest of this year as champ. He will hit on December 31st. Okay, I'll add the date. On January 1st, on midnight, January 1st, 2024, he will hit 1,222 days as champ. I don't think it's gonna get there. I think it's gonna get, like I said, over 1,000. Like 1,000 and a half. Like 1,050, 59 at most. I doubt he's going to go another year as champ. He hasn't been pinned in getting close to 4 years. He's been undisputed champ for almost 3 years. Because he won the belt, remember, in 2020. During the pandemic era when he won the Universal title. No, he won the Universal title first. And he's held that for almost 3 years. Then he won the WWE title from Brock at Wrestlemania. And he's about a little over a year ago. So he's held that for a cumulative year. That's why you get 946. So, I mean, if he really wants to, if WWE wants to make history, make Roman the greatest champion of the modern era, which he is, hell, let him go another goddamn year. Let him go 4+ years as champ. 4 full years. I'm not saying 12, 20, you know, because 3 years, 7, you count 365 plus 365, unless it's a leap year, that's 366. So right now, he's hit 2 years, 750 plus right now. The next goal is 1200, which will be 3 full years. But right now, he's getting there. He's close. He's about to hit 1,000, and then 250 days later, which will be into early January 2024, probably by the Royal Rumble, he could be a 3-year champ. I could be wrong. I might have messed up on my addition, but 1,250 days is, well, 1,251 because you add next year's a leap year. 1,250, 1,251 by next year. By WrestleMania, it'll be like 1,300. I mean, the guy's not going to lose. I mean, he eventually will lose. To who? And if you saw Roman at the media scrum, he's like, somebody has to step up. But who? Could it be Braun Breaker? Maybe. Could it be, I would say Grayson Waller, but I doubt that. Could it be a guy like Jay White? They could bring in Jay White. It's not going to be Cena. We don't know that. You think Brock's going to do it again? Probably not. I think Brock's going to retire and start and, hunt elk in Saskatoon. Not going to be Brock. I don't think it's going to be anybody at this point. If I was Roman, I'm like, I beat everybody. I beat everybody on the main roster. That's an interesting name. Yeah, Seth Rollins. It could be Seth if Seth wins Money in the Bank. That's another name you can put in Money in the Bank hat. Seth Rollins, Eli Drake, Cody. I was gonna say Sammy, but Sammy's probably gonna be tag team champions with Kevin for a few more months. They just won it. They're on day number 2 of being undisputed tag team champions, but I think they're gonna hold it for about 3 to 6 months, I would say, until they turn on each other. That's gonna happen. But in any case, we move on. Okay. Alright, so we'll get that. Alright, so Muhammad says, it looks like Roman... Let me see how much power I got. Okay, I got enough. Muhammad says, it looks like Roman Reigns not leaving WWE after all, or they will extend their program once Randy Orton returns from his devastating injury from last year. I don't know if Randy is coming back. His back is shot. There are rumors of him retiring. There are rumors of him coming back. But, I mean, the latest I've heard is that his back is still not good. So, I don't know. It could be Randy coming back from injury. He could possibly be the one to beat Roman, like I doubt. But, I mean, I was thinking if, to bring back Roman, I'm going crazy here. And they were going to bring back Randy and be the guy to maybe face Cody Rhodes after he screwed him. We would have screwed him at WrestleMania. We could have saw a backlash. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. And then eventually Randy will get a title shot somewhere down the line. I guess that's not going to happen. And then we don't know. Riddle's still on the sidelines, with his rehab, and I think he has an injury too. So Riddle could have came back. Randy would have came back. They could have reformed RK Bro, and then Randy would have took him out, and then set up a feud possibly at SummerSlam. But we don't know when Riddle's coming back. It could be tomorrow. I'm like, oh, Riddle's back. Yeah, who cares? I miss Randy. Yeah, when Randy does come back, it's like, you never called me at the hospital. All you thought about was smoking weed and banging your hot freaking porn star girlfriend. Imagine him saying that. It was just me saying that. That's what I would say. It's like you never thought to call me. It's like all you thought about was smoking fucking weed, banging your fucking whore of a fucking porn star, and then going to fucking rehab and you're smoking more weed. You're a fucking pothead. You'll get almost more higher than RVD, and he has a better hot wife than you do. So you know what, Riddle? Go to the back, go smoke a joint, and get the fuck out of my face. That's what I would say to Riddle if I was in WWE. I was like, fuck you! You pot-smoking weed head. Why don't you, it's like, go in the back and have a joint with Wesley. And then maybe you dig up Zachary Wentz from wherever he is. Oh yeah, he's banging Gigi Dolan, lucky bastard. But you know, Gigi's gonna get rid of him pretty quick, because she knows what Kimberly went through. That fucking idiot. Zachary Wentz should be in jail for the shit he did. I mean, I don't condone that shit. I mean, people say that I domestically abused my Rosa, which is not true. And if that was the case, I would have been in jail too. But I'm not, because if you do domestic violence, oh, guess what? Who has to make the call? Either the man or the woman, and the woman never did it. So all I have to say to that is, fuck you. I might abuse my wife, but you know what I do? I do abuse my wife. I abuse that pussy with my dick all night long. And that's a fact. See, the people love me. The people love me. LOLs, number ones in the chat. You gotta love me. And if you don't, well, you can still kiss my rosy red ass, Mahoney. But I digress. But we think positively. We treat people with respect, except for those people that don't like us. We could care less what they say. Now I lost my spot. Now my computer went haywire. It is what it is. I'll fix it later. All right, let's get back on the right track here. Yeah, Randy. I don't know if he's coming back. Don't know, but we'll see what happens with that. Muhammad says, kind of surprising that they had one surprise in the show in the name of Shane McMahon. Well, that was tonight. Last night they had Pat McAfee. Ridiculously dumb match. Well, nice to see Mr. Pat McAfee there, for his WrestleMania moment. But anyway, tonight we saw the return of Shane McMahon. I wish we had more surprises in the show. I think the WWE just wants one surprise in the show, I think. Well, besides the surprising winners here, or losers. I didn't even think that Snoop Dogg was going to be the host. I just thought it was just The Miz, and I'm like, then we saw last night, Snoop Dogg's there. I'm like, what the fuck's he doing there? Well, I know it's LA. I mean, it's Snoop Dogg territory, Dr. Drizzy, Ice Cube, and, Ice-T, and, all those other great rappers from Cali. I wasn't really surprised to see Snoop Dogg. But yeah, I mean, tonight's surprise was surprising. Shane McMahon, he comes out for like 2 minutes, breaks his leg. So much for the surprise. But I kind of agree with you. There should be more surprises at WrestleMania. It would have been a great time to see Jay White. I mean, we did see Daniel Cormier in the crowd last night, but I'm like, yes, Daniel Cormier, blah. Then we saw George Kittle. Not really a surprise, because he lives it's in San Fran/LA. SoFi Stadium is basically the second home, well, really the third home of the 49ers, along with Arizona. Everybody loves the Niners in the West Coast and on the East Coast. Especially my brother from another mother, God rest his mighty soul. The man who got me to become a Niner fan back in 2011. Hey, I'm still a Jet fan at heart. You know, getting Rodgers was nice. Rodgers, you know. Not that the Jets may go to the Super Bowl, but, you know, you never know. In this wacky world of sports. Speaking of sports, how about those Rangers? Oh, yeah. After coming off a tough loss against the Sabres, they came out and beat the fuck out of Washington. The Washington Capitals took a big dump on their home ice, and the Rangers got 2 much-needed points today, winning 5-2 over the Capitals. Got 3 home games left. I think we got 6 or 7 games left before the playoffs. And it's, like I said, it's just a matter of seeding now, and hopefully the Rangers get that home series in the first round. And if I'm around, maybe I'll go to the goddamn game like I did last year. But, you know, now that, you know, I don't know. I may be around for the first round, and if they get to the second round, I'll definitely be going to the second round. And if they get to the Stanley Cup, the Eastern Conference Finals, definitely going to go when they're at the Garden. But I may or may not even go to the first round, so I might not even be here. But I'll be there. I'll be in Madison Square Garden in spirit. I'll be watching the games on my phone or on the telly, wherever I am. Maybe at the bar somewhere. Wherever I am, I'm at the sports bar, screaming my lungs out for the freaking Rangers! And hoping that, you know, when whoever Boston plays, that Boston loses. Fuck the Bruins and their fans. That's it. Where am I here? I don't know where I am. It's almost 4 o'clock. I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, they need more surprises on Wrestlemania. Not Raw after Mania or SmackDown after Mania. We all know that's gonna be surprises. We all know. But anyway, all right, let's finish this off. Ugh. I'm about to die. My voice is about to go. Muhammad says, best wishes to you, Peter Joseph, and your blood test tomorrow. I hope all goes well. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. I don't like to get personal, and I really shouldn't get personal because you know how trolls are. They like to get in your personal business. I open my big mouth talking about my business with you know who. And my other business, the things I do. Well, you don't need to know about my life. My life is still better than yours. But I digress. All right, we move on. All right, one in the chat. Thank you. All right, then we go to Impmon's loyal servant. All right. I don't know if it's a troll or it's somebody real. I have no idea. I'll go along with it. As long as you behave. I mean, I'll let you in now. I'm about to go. So if you're in my next video, which will probably be tomorrow night for Raw, I'll let you come back. But if you're gonna act like an ass, you're out of here. Because we don't like that shit. We have positivity. You're gonna act like an asshole. I'm just gonna block you. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you, man. Anyway, Itmon's loyal servant says the only person that can beat Roman, I feel, is Seth Rollins. Well, we already saw that, at, what pay-per-view was that? Didn't we see that at Clash of the Castle? I think it was Clash of the Castle, and Roman did what he, I mean, Seth, to his credit, almost beat Roman there, but Roman does what he does. Smash, stack, pin Seth Rollins. He's done with Seth for now, unless you want to run it back again, then, yeah, maybe you have Seth Rollins win either, well, I doubt it'll be King of the Ring, but yeah, I could have Seth win Money in the Bank, and then I don't know how he's going to cash it in. Either he cashes it in traditionally and says, hey, Roman, I'm going to cash in at SummerSlam. Or somebody beats up Roman, like maybe Solo turns on the Tribal Chief, or the Usos turn on him. Like after he wins, and then they're like, oh, fuck you, Roman, we don't need this. You hog the spotlight, we get nothing here. And then he beat down Roman, and then he's down in a heap. Maybe the Wise Man is down as well. And then we hear the music of Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins comes out with Money in the Bank, and he cashes in, and all he has to do is just pin Roman, or maybe hit the stomp on a chair or something, and then Seth Rollins will be your champion by SummerSlam, or maybe, I don't know when. But I keep Seth Rollins in the conversation. How about Walter? I mean, Walter's is at going close to 1 year as IC champ. I would dig Roman versus Walter. I think that'll slap, you know? Go with it. I don't think Walter might win, but, you know, it'll be a great match. Walter versus Roman. I'd go for it. Why not? Or as Paul Stanley would say, come in here, Paul. Paul Stanley, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, Paul? What do you think about Roman versus Walter? You think we should do it? What? Can you say that in my good ear, please? Oh, Paul Stanley's like, let's do it. Well, okay, don't sing, Paul. It's too late. It's too late. Save it for, you know, another day. Okay? Save it. Good night, Paul. Tell Gene I said hi. But anyway, by the way, Ace Frehley's kind of really, I don't know if he did it, but he threatened to dish out some dirt on Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons for not, Paul didn't apologize for kind of ratting him out for what he said on Howard Stern about the whole thing. Like, oh, we didn't, you know, why didn't they perform at the Hall of Fame? Oh, we didn't want to perform, you know, with Ace and Peter and everything. You know, we wanted to keep the integrity of the Kiss that is now with Tommy Thayer and Eric Singer. It's like, oh, if we went up there, we would have been called piss. I mean, come on. Freaking hypocritical, egotistical assholes. Like Gene Simmons, we all know, is an egotistical asshole. Paul is getting there. Him and Gene are like joined at the hip of being so fucking egotistical. I mean, Kiss is still a great band. No doubt about it. Live, they're great. But really, if they wanted to do a farewell tour, I mean, they did so many farewell tours. Here's the thing. Do it with Peter and Ace. Peter and Ace. Not Tommy Thayer. No offense to Tommy and no offense to Eric Singer. But do it with them. And then maybe you have cameos with Tommy. You have cameos with, well, they're not going to do it, obviously. I mean, you know, they could put on a face paint. You know, Eric Singer would be the drummer. You know, you could do a dual drum set with Eric Singer and Peter Criss and everything. And then you have Ace, Paul, and Gene on the main stage. And then you have cameos from Tommy Thayer. I doubt he would ever put on the face paint. Bruce Kulick, who was like, that's Kiss to me. That is Kiss to me. The 80s Kiss, unmasked Kiss is Kiss. I love old Kiss too, you know, the original Kiss from the 70s, you know. But I think ever since the reunion in 96, I think it was, 96, 97, when they brought Peter Criss and Ace Frehley back for a reunion tour, and then it kind of kicked them out. A few years later, Ace didn't want to do the tour anymore, and then Peter was there for a little bit, and then he's like, I'm out of here too. And then they brought in Eric Singer, who was in the band during the Revenge tour in the early 90s when Kiss was like kicking ass. And they bring in Tommy Thayer, who was a friend of them, who did records with them, studio work, you know what I mean? The last good Kiss record was Revenge. I'm sorry. I didn't really like Psycho Circus that much. I mean, they had a couple good songs on it. I didn't really, you know. And then they put out their last actual studio album, which was, I believe, Monster. Wasn't really good. You know, and now they're finally, supposedly, gonna be done in December when they have the last shows at Madison Square Garden. Am I gonna go? Hell no. I ain't paying $5,000 just for a front row seat, or even $1,000 to sit in the nosebleeds. Fuck that. No. Just let them go out in style. You know, it's like Ozzy. If he when he finally is done, I mean, he's gonna do one fucking show, and that's in October at the Power Trip Festival. He's headlining, by the way. So I don't know how much time he's gonna get with his. Supposedly Ozzy said that he's in the best shape of his life now. I'll believe it when I see that. No offense, But yeah, Ozzy could probably blast through 20 minutes, maybe 30. Depends on like how much time they give him. Because he's the headliner, he can go for like 5 hours. But with his back, he's not going to be jumping up and down. So he'll probably be just like bouncing around, like standing around bouncing like that and headbanging. And then Zach and the other guys in the band were just like rock out with their cock out and everything. So Ozzy will probably go on for about maybe 30 minutes, maybe at most an hour. And he'll probably play all the hits, mostly, and then a couple from his new album, Patient Number 9. But other than that, yeah, that's it. I think that's the only time we'll see Ozzy this year. Well, it depends on his health. Maybe he comes back in 2024 and does the farewell tour. But, you know, nobody ever retires in rock and roll. And like in wrestling, nobody ever retires. I mean, Kiss is in their 70s now, so mostly they will actually retire. I mean, Aerosmith, they're in their, I think most of them are in their 60s and 70s. They're still going at it. Probably some here and there. A lot of old-time bands, like Judas Priest is like 50, I mean, going up 50 years of British Steel. Not 50 years, going on 50. But they've been around for a very long time. Same thing with Iron Maiden, Metallica, you know, going on tour this year and going into next year. I mean, they're never going to end. People say that this new Metallica record is going to be the last album. I don't know. But if they do, they're going out with a good old-fashioned Gilmore cutter. Bang! I mean, there's going to be a lot of good stuff this year. Good festivals coming out. In This Moment, the mighty In This Moment, coming out with a new record, ICM 8. Though I don't know if that's the actual name. But they already have a song on John Wick 4 soundtrack that's fucking amazing. Number one movie. And a pretty goddamn good song. Number 1 on the hard rock chart. Well, on Spotify. Not cumulatively, but still. But still, hey, In This Moment doing some good shit. As always, because they're great. Alright, that's it. Alright. Yeah, so getting back to the comment. Yeah, Seth Rollins and Roman, we can run it back again. Why not? Let's do it. Do it at SummerSlam. Or whenever we do it. And, okay, final comment. He laughed. Okay. I guess you like my little rant and my little, thing about Randy and Riddle. Yeah, okay. I try to entertain as best I can. I try. I don't always do it, you know. I do my best, and that's all I can do. You know, I'm not here to amuse. I'm trying to here to entertain you and amuse you. I'm not like a travel clown like Roman or anything like that. You know, I just try my best. And I talk about professional wrestling. I even talked about music. I really didn't want to go to my personal life, but you know. But, you know, if I can talk about wrestling for, right now I'm talking 2 hours and 13 minutes. It's already 4:05 in the morning. I got to get out of here. So I got things to do, so I'm going to get out of here. But thank you for coming into my chat, Muhammad and Impmon's loyal servant. Who's Impmon? I don't even know who Impmon is. Is he a Pokemon? No, I don't know. Maybe it's hey, Satan! Satan? Hello? Satan? What? Gilmore, I'm trying to sleep! Do you know a guy named Impmon? I've never heard of him before in my life there, Mr. Gilmore. I mean, Mr. Joseph. Get it right next time, Satan. I'll put that pitchfork up your butt with no lube. Oh, no! Okay. But, yeah, you don't know anybody named Impmon? You never heard of anybody? No, not really. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta put a pitchfork up Justin Bieber's ass, so I gotta go. Okay, get out of here. So, I don't know who Impmon is. I mean, I don't know. But if you're his loyal servant, then, I guess you're... Okay. I'll allow it, like Mills and Sane would used to say. But anyway, I gotta go. So, thank you, Muhammad. Thank you to Impmon's loyal servant, whoever you may be, good or bad. But thank you for coming in and giving me the free view. And that's pretty much it. And anybody else who watched, thank you very much for coming on my Night 2 review for Wrestlemania. And that's pretty much it. So once again, to sum up, WrestleMania Night 2, I gave 7.5 out of 10 stars. Night 1, 8 out of 10 stars. And altogether, WrestleMania 39 gets a solid 8 out of 10 stars. But let me know what you motherfuckers thought of WrestleMania Night 1 and 2 in a comment down below. Or you can just do your own goddamn video. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So that's it. We are done with WrestleMania. And now we're on the road to Backlash. And we're 1 year away from WrestleMania 40 in that shithole in Philadelphia. So save now. I'm not going. I'm not going to Philadelphia. I don't care if somebody bought me a ticket. I'm not going there. I mean, I would go. I mean, at least I have some place to go, a place to crash. I mean, I have family that live down there, so I can crash at their place. Like, hey, pick me up. Yeah, I'm not gonna take an Uber because it'll take me like 5 hours to get out of Lincoln Financial Field. Those other people that are going there. So, if I go, you better give me an extra ticket too. Give me 2 tickets. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding. Like I said, I mean, I'd go, but, you know, getting out of there and getting to a family member, not a family member per se, but, you know, I have a cousin lives down there. I go to my cousin's house and stay there for a couple days. Just stay in Philly for Saturday and Sunday night, and then come home Monday on the Greyhound. But, you know, I don't have that kind of money to go to freaking WrestleMania, so. If I wanted to go to a big shoe, I'd probably go to maybe AEW Grand Slam if I can get the tickets before they sell out in like 5 seconds. Or if Ring of Honor ever came to New York again, wherever they may go, maybe the Hammerstein Ballroom, but that only holds like 2,500 people, and I doubt that. Well, maybe for a Ring of Honor pay-per-view, not like TV show. You know, they could tape the TV show in the Hammerstein Ballroom. I'd love that. Go to that. I definitely would get tickets for that. This is a hop, skip, and jump away from me. But, you know, as far as AEW goes, you know, if I can get the Grand Slam in whenever it is, August or September, I'll try to get tickets if I have the money. You know. But, you know, or if New Japan comes to New York, which they could. I can probably try to get some money saved up for New Japan. But other than that, if I can't go to those shows, I just go to an indie show because it's much cheaper. Way less than those prices. Oh, well, yeah, way less than those prices. I mean, I went to a New Japan show and I paid $40, with fees. The tickets were $40. I sat in the second balcony. But altogether it was like $60 with stupid fucking fees because I bought on Ticketmaster. Ugh. Why do they have these garbage fees? Why? $40 straight up for a concert ticket or a wrestling event. These garbage fees are ridiculous. $13.50 extra fees because you're gonna pay taxes. You gotta pay the venue fee. Nah. Who gives a shit about that? Who fucking gives a shit? I just want to go get my tickets for. I want to pay my $40 or $50 for a freaking. I'm sorry. A concert and just go. I don't care about the fucking fees. They don't mean shit. Why do you think Ticketmaster is always having problems trying to sell tickets, especially to like concerts like Taylor Swift? Not that I like Taylor Swift, I'm just making a point. But really, I would think, you know, I don't know who can do it. Maybe the president of the United States, like Joe Biden, can do it. Yeah, Sleepy Joe is going to do something about Ticketmaster, right? But, you know, somebody has to do something and get rid of these garbage fucking extra fees that you have to get when you buy something off Access or you buy off Live Nation or even Ticketmaster. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. These extra fees that I don't know where they come from or what they're for. Oh, look at $5 for ticket protection, so you don't know if you lose your ticket, you get your money back. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You lose it, you lose it. You lost your money. You ain't gonna get it back. Simple fact. But anyway, I'm done. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Peter. I'm Peter Joe. I'm sorry. It's late. It's late. I'm sorry. But anyway, at 4:12 in the morning, I'm going to sleep. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cookout. And if you're not down with that, you're not down with Roman Reigns, you're not down with the bloodline, and especially if you're not down with the prophecy and the Armada, because like I said, and I'll say it again until I'm blue in the face, we're the ones, and you motherfuckers who don't like it, you're a bunch of number twos. That's all I gotta say about that. And if you're not down with that, we all, together, you know what's coming, the greatest 3 words in the history of YouTube and the history of mankind. If you're not down with that, we all got 3 motherfucking words for you. Fuck you, man. That's it. Thanks for watching. Peter Joseph signing off. I'll get it right one of these days. Peter Joseph signing off. Good night, everybody. Peace.